Hi everyone, welcome back to the Physio Institute. My name is Shama, I'm your physiotherapist today, so we'll be going through your daily exercises. So we'll go through some gentle stretches for the neck, for the back, and for your sides here. Then we'll do some stretching for your legs, and then we'll move on to gentle rotational work for some of your joints, and then do some more weighted exercises. I had a few questions yesterday from people regarding pain. I had a few messages to say they were getting lots of shaking, they were getting aching pain, some pulling pain. Just wanted to let you all know that actually pain is completely normal when you're exercising, as long as you get some sort of aching pain, which is a sign that your muscles are working harder than they used to. Sometimes you can also get some pulling pain, and that's when you're stretching a muscle, and sometimes you can just feel like really that your muscles just don't have enough energy, so that's when you start to shake. Again, that's completely normal, but the more you exercise, the better that those feelings will get, but they do take a few days to settle. Okay, you might get a little bit of aching pain after the exercises. Again, that's completely normal. Try not to worry too much about those sorts of aching pain. So we'll start with some gentle stretches. You will get some pulling pain with it, completely normal, and we'll try and keep it moving as much as possible. Okay, so today you'll also need a chair or a sofa or something to lean against. So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes whilst we're doing these gentle rotation exercises to get all your chair or your equipment ready. Okay. So we'll start with some simple neck rotations. So all the way back and then all the way forward. So we're going to do 5 times this way. 2, 3. Good, keep going all the way around. Okay, and then we're going to do 5 times the other way. Good, and you might get some clicking in, creaking in your neck. Don't worry too much about it. Again, completely normal sensation to experience. 4, and last one, 5. Okay, now we'll move on to the wrists and the forearms. So we just do a bit of paddling with your wrists. So going all the way down and all the way up. Okay. Again, if you've been working on the keyboard, if you've been doing lots of typing and writing, this is a really good exercise to just reduce the strain on your wrists. You can do this from time to time just to relax them. Okay, so you're just going to go from side to side. Okay, now I'll move on to doing some stretches for the back here. Okay, so what we need to do is keep your arms across your chest. Aim is to try and bring your shoulders up towards the ceiling as far as possible. So just to show you, this is the movement, and then back down. Okay, so I'll show you sideways again. This is the movement that we're doing, and back down. So we're going to do 10 of those. Okay, so let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, good, last one, and 10. Okay, so just relax your shoulders. Now we're going to do some stretches for the sides here. So I want you to stand with the feet nice and wide apart. One arm down, you use the other arm to come over all the way. So deep breath in, and then breathe out. Okay, so you're just going to hold this for 20 seconds in total. So you get pulling all around here. Just hold that position, good, and then slowly back down. Okay, I'm going to do the same on the other side. So bring your arm all the way up and over, and really bend your body so you get pulling from here all the way up to there. do some nice and gentle ankle rotations. So you hold on to support if you feel like you need to balance yourself. The aim is to get the ankle moving. Again, you'll get some clicking and clunking, completely normal. Especially if you've had ankle injuries in the past, it's likely that your ankle will snap quite a lot. Okay, and then the other direction. Okay, and then the other leg. Balance is not so great today. Still half asleep probably. Okay, and then the other way. Okay, now we're going to do some more shoulder movements, okay? So, this exercise, you're going to start from down here, bring your arms straight up in front of you, out to the side and down, and then you're going to bring it out to the side, straight in front of you and down, okay? We're going to do 5 movements in total, so it'll be 5 of these. That's 1. And 2. Good, keep going. And 3. Keep going, guys. All the way up and to the side. Good. And 4. And 5. Okay. So I've been talking a lot about taking deep breaths in and focusing on your breathing. Because of this coronavirus, we know that it results in pneumonia, we know that it results in an infection within the lungs that causes breathing problems. The really important thing here is to get you to take a nice deep breath so that all the air can go in those little air sacs that it doesn't normally go in when you take a shallow breath, and then you're able to keep those areas clean. You make sure that you don't get any infection or any build-up of any gunk there. So again, I've kept that in mind, and I've kept some of the exercises to get you a little bit short of breath. So if you do get short of breath, don't worry about it. That is the aim of the exercise, to get you breathing, taking deeper breaths, so we get to the bottom right in those areas where you don't normally use, those parts of the lungs that you don't normally use, just to keep those clean, keep those aerated, and to prevent any collapse due to any infections or anything, okay? So do expect a little bit of shortness of breath when you're exercising, okay? So now we'll start with some sort of sumo squat type exercises, okay? So this is when you pretend you're a sumo wrestler. So I'm going to show you what exercise I want you to do. So you stand in this position, so we squat down onto your side, and then you lift your leg up, and then you stomp it down, and then up, and then you come back down, okay? So we're going to do 5 on each leg, so 10 in total. Okay, let's go. That's 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, good, and 10. Okay, for this next exercise you will need a chair, so I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to just get your chair prepared, or use a sofa or something. So I'll be using a standard chair today. Okay, now what we'll need to do with this is just make sure you've got something to hold on to if you need to balance, okay? This is like a single leg squat almost, but it's supported, so your balance shouldn't be challenged that much, okay? What you need to do is put one leg on the chair there, the other leg out in front of you, and almost sort of sit back down onto your leg and then back up. So you're sitting down and then back up. But all the pressure is on the leg that's on the floor. Yeah, so you're using that leg to bring yourself down and push back up, okay? So that's the movement we're going to do. We'll do 10 on each leg, okay? So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're struggling to do this exercise, you can't just down and up. You can just do that instead, okay? So keep going with these. Good. I'm hoping you're about 8 or 9 reps now. Do one more and back up. Okay. Give us. How was that? Hope that was alright. It was a slightly challenging exercise compared to what we've done before. But the aim is to get your thigh muscles working, get you taking deeper breaths today. Okay. So now we move over to the other side. Okay. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. 4, 5. Good. You should feel the burn. 6. You should feel aching in your bum, aching in your thighs and the back. 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Now move on to some upper arm exercises using the same chair. So we've done this exercise before, so it's called a tricep dip. What we need to do is keep your arms on the chair, bring it a bit forward so you can see properly. Okay. Whilst holding onto the chair, walk forward, slowly down, and then back up. Down, and then back up. Okay. I'm going to do 10 of these. 3. Going. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, last one, and 10. Okay, so that was to get your tricep muscles worked. Again, you'll feel some aching pain. It's completely normal. I want you to get a bit of a burn, just so that you make sure you're getting a good workout. Okay. Now, this time you get to sit on the chair, so you get your little rest. While sitting on the chair, I'm going to lean back, but not on the chair. Okay. Just lean back, legs straight, and you're going to crisscross. Okay. So just crisscrossing over and under. So we're doing this for 30 seconds, okay? Let's go. So this is an abdominal workout, and it gets your hip flexor muscles going. So you get an aching pain here and in your abdominals. Keep going, guys. Another 10 seconds left. Okay, and relax. Bit of a workout, isn't it? Good. I'm getting a bit short of breath, which means I'm making myself work. I can feel myself breaking a sweat. I hope you're not just sitting on the sofa like Shreyas and just watching. I hope you're actually getting involved. Okay. So I'm my mum, so she's sitting there commenting, liking, but not actually taking part. But my dad's actually doing it. So well done to all those that are actually exercising. Okay. Now we're going to do a burpee. This is a slightly challenging exercise. So if you can't do the full burpee, there are 2 different exercises that you can do instead. So I'll show you the full burpee first. What we need to do is you bring your hands down on the floor, straighten your legs out to the back in, and then up. Okay, so just to show you again, arms down, legs out, and then back up. If you can't do that, 2 things you can do: arms down, and then jump up. Okay, so you can do that exercise. So you go down, and then jump up. Good. Down, and then up. Okay, you can do that one. If you're struggling to jump, you can keep your arms there, and you can just go in and out. In and out. Okay, so we're doing 10 repetitions. If you can do the full set, that's much better. If you can do one or the other, it's completely fine, whichever you can do, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, so not easy, but as you can see, good workout. Give you guys a few seconds to just catch your breath. Just 2 more exercises left, so just keep up to it if you can. Do the best you can. Okay, our next exercise is an oblique exercise. Okay, it's nice and gentle, more sort of breathing type exercise as well. So what I need to do is start with both arms over to one side, and you bring it back down towards the opposite toe. And then come back up, and you really stretch back and back down. Okay? So this way you pretend you're a lumberjack and you're chopping wood. So deep breath in as you're coming up, and breathe out as you come down. And breathe out. Okay, and then the other side. So all the way up and down. Good. All the way up and down. 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 Keep going. 2 more. Good, and last one, and down. Okay, so again, finishing off with some breathing exercises. I know 15 minutes are up, so I'll let you guys do your breathing exercises at home. Just to remind you guys, if you've just joined in, or if you've missed part of the workout and want to do the whole workout by yourself, it's on the story for 24 hours after. It's also on YouTube, so if you just look up the Physio Institute, and you'll see, or you just type in YouTube work breaker workout, you'll see the workouts from today and yesterday and the day before. Okay, nice to see you all again. Well done. We'll see you guys soon.